As we know, Dogecoin has been having a tough time for some weeks now, but now it appears that things are getting serious for Doge. And in this video, I'll talk about where we are headed from here and what to expect from Dogecoin in the near future. But before coming to it, let's take a quick overview of the overall crypto market situation. So the overall crypto market has been weak for the last 2 weeks, with the total crypto market cap now standing around the $2.4 trillion threshold. And with the dipping crypto market, liquidations are also on the rise. However, it is expected that the current market pressure will ease since we are now seeing more and more crypto adoption in different parts of the world. But I think we still have to exercise some patience here as the market is expected to take some time before plunging to new highs. Meanwhile, Bitcoin's price is consolidating as it continues its sideways trend from earlier this month's all-time high. But a technical pattern indicates that the pullback may be nearing an end, with Bitcoin's next objective appearing to be at $60,000. So if Bitcoin's price retraces above the $58,000 support and rebounds, the 60K level will be breached and Bitcoin will be out of the downward correction. Similarly, crypto analyst Michael van de Poppe believes that Bitcoin will rebound from here since the ongoing correction is healthy. He explained that Bitcoin is seeing a cyclical downturn due to concerns about additional lockdowns throughout the world. However, he believes that regardless of that, the markets will avoid a bear scenario at this point. And according to him, the broader crypto market continues to look for a bullish outcome. All in all, despite some further suffering across markets, it is highly likely that Bitcoin will soon recover from here. And now coming to Ethereum, it appears to be poised for a slight surge after bouncing off a critical support region over the last 24 hours. And this rally is expected to catapult Ethereum to a recent swing high somewhere around $4,300. In addition, the next rally is attempting to break through the 50% retracement barrier at $4,400. And if purchasing pressure continues to build, investors might anticipate Ethereum making a push for the 70% Fibonacci retracement line near $4,500. Additionally, daily closing above $4,200 will invalidate short-term bearish momentum for Ethereum. And this development could see Ethereum soar past the critical level of $4,500. But as I have stated before, patience is still required from investors since the broad crypto market is seeing an extended correction. But it is going to break through it with Ethereum and Bitcoin leading the way for other cryptos. With that being said, let's come to Dogecoin's price analysis before I come to crypto updates. So Dogecoin is now showing some support around the 20 cents level, and it appears that it is currently at a crucial moment in its downward cycle, having recently flipped a key support level into resistance. And seeing the technical analysis of Doge, I think that it is now looking to recover from this extended price correction, and investors can expect a run-up in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, it has fallen below the 79% Fibonacci retracement line near 22 cents, and this downward movement implies a waning buying pressure. While the outlook for Dogecoin is bleak, a hypothetical surge in purchasing pressure that propels Doge to reclaim the 22 cents barrier would be a sign of strength. And this move is anticipated to initiate an upswing for Doge, pushing its price above the intermediate resistance levels and back to the 50% retracement level at 26 cents. And while this bullish narrative is dependent on a recovery above 22 cents, failing to do so could result in uncomfortable circumstances. For example, Dogecoin might immediately fall to the range low of 18 cents, which is what I have been talking about in my recent videos. However, this should not be a cause for concern, as Doge is primed to rally from here and achieve new highs. All in all, there are two possible scenarios for Dogecoin. Firstly, it may demonstrate strength near 22 cents and then rise to the 26 cents level. And if it fails to do so, it will fall to 18 cents and then begin a run upward in the following trading sessions. Overall, both scenarios are good, and seeing this, I'm quite optimistic for Doge. Meanwhile, there are additional bullish indicators for Doge as well. So as I stated in my previous video, whales are quite interested in Dogecoin during the recent market correction. And according to smart contract activity, whales are purchasing Dogecoin during the bear market. Additionally, Dogecoin has surpassed Ethereum's top 10 most actively utilized smart contracts, and it was placed 6th among the chain's most actively interacted smart contracts. So this increasing on-chain activity suggests an increase in Dogecoin demand. And another bullish indicator is that Dogecoin's correlation with Bitcoin has climbed to 0.87, which is a significant increase from 0.5 last week. And seeing this, I believe if Bitcoin's price increases significantly, Dogecoin will very probably follow suit. And as I have stated before that Bitcoin is going to gain some traction from here, so it is obvious that Doge will do the same. So seeing all this, I think that despite the fact that the global crypto market declined in November, investors and whales remain unconcerned about the present market downturn. And I believe that their continued interest in Dogecoin is a healthy indication, as it will propel it to achieve massive gains in the near future. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Where do you think that we are headed from here? Let me know in the comments section below. And with that being said, let's jump right into some important crypto updates. So it appears that hedge fund manager Mark Yusko is unconcerned by Bitcoin's recent decline. Yusko believes Bitcoin is a form of digital gold that will easily achieve gold equivalent. And once this happens, it would bring Bitcoin's price to around $250,000. Additionally, he noted that the token has outperformed all other assets this year and the year prior, and it will continue to do so in the coming years. In addition, Yusko talked about the rising inflation rate and stated that Bitcoin is ideal as a store of value as it serves as digital gold. While he acknowledged that gold has been a reliable store of wealth for over 5,000 years, he asserted that Bitcoin has become superior since it is more portable and divisible. So I think that more and more investors and analysts are now acknowledging Bitcoin's worth considering it as a reliable store of value. So I think it is a good sign, and this is going to help in the mainstream adoption of Bitcoin and eventually other cryptos. And talking about crypto adoption, popular show South Park recently talked about Bitcoin and other cryptos, where it predicted that crypto will become the sole accepted currency in the future. So in an episode from the show's 24th season, Bitcoin and a few other cryptos are revealed to be the sole permitted means of payment in the future. The episode, titled Post-COVID, is set 40 years in the future as the globe nears the end of the pandemic and humans pay for items via QR codes using Bitcoin cards. Now this may sound funny to some, but it is important to note here that more and more shows and movies are now talking about cryptos, and this is a good thing for the crypto community since such things are promoting cryptos in a positive way. And let's come to the next update, which I think is very important. So following the SEC approval of Bitcoin futures ETFs, market spectators think that its next logical step is to approve spot ETFs. And in this context, Dave Adner, Gemini's global head of business development, believes the SEC will approve a spot Bitcoin ETF this year or in the first quarter of 2022. He recently said that the Futures Strategies Fund demonstrates to investors that crypto is an investable asset class, which is why the SEC is taking these forward moves. Other indicators for Adner include the growth of the market for regulated custodians and the tremendous success of futures-based ETFs with over $1 billion in assets under management. He feels that this indicates that the crypto markets have matured and that the SEC is simply waiting for expanded regulatory powers. So I believe that such a huge development for Bitcoin is on the cards, and the acceptance of a spot ETF will be much better for Bitcoin than the futures ETFs since it will directly invest in it. So once this happens, Bitcoin will benefit while paving the way for other cryptos. Meanwhile, South Korea's Financial Regulatory Authority has proposed legislative steps to regulate cryptos by bringing them under the same system-wide oversight as other financial industries such as banking and insurance. Additionally, the authority has defined the rights and obligations of crypto assets, making it illegal to tax undue profits generated by crypto trading using illicit techniques. These instruments include market manipulation and the use of concealed information to influence prices. And it appears that the authorities want to treat it as an infraction going forward, with penalties ranging from 1 to 5 years in prison and 3 to 5 times the fine. So I think it is good to see that South Korea is looking to regulate cryptos while also putting penalties on the illicit use of it. All in all, I think this will encourage crypto investments in the country and eventually will give a boost to the overall crypto market. And now coming back to the overall crypto market, the most interesting aspect of the recent crypto market correction was the stockpiling by big Bitcoin holders. A recent report revealed that long-term Bitcoin holders defied the bear market trend and added huge sums of Bitcoin to their portfolios. So I believe that such actions by crypto holders will benefit the whole crypto market during this period of turmoil and may even accelerate it forward. All in all, this is a bullish sign, and I think this can benefit Dogecoin as well, considering its high correlation with Bitcoin. So what are your thoughts on this? Seeing the current market standings, when do you think that there will be the end of this overall market pullback? Let me know in the comments section below. And this is it for today's video. Please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.